As I mentioned to you at the beginning of the program, I have a very popular Indo-Canadian sensation here, singer, MC, a performer. We are fortunate to, first of all, have her in Ottawa, and then secondly, she has kindly agreed to come into the studio and talk to us and to our listeners of Aap Ki Farmaish, known as the best singer in North America by Sangam Kala Group, and also Voice of India performer, profiled on many media stations, Zoom TV, NDTV, Good Times, B4U Music. I'm sure you've seen all of these stations, Sahara TV, Doordarshan, Star Plus, ATN Rogers, Big FM, Chin Radio, Times of India, and I can name lots more. And now finally on our program as well on Aap Ki Farmaish. She has done many stage performances at various Bollywood shows and executive conferences, performs in over 5 languages appealing to majority South Asian market, including India, Pakistan, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. She's none other than Shweta Subramanian. I'm sure you have had a chance to meet her in some shows recently as with Alka Yagnik, who was in Ottawa. I happened to see her there, as well as some wedding receptions as well. So I've known her a little bit, but I'd like to know her more. So welcome to our studio, Shweta, and I really appreciate you taking the time and coming and talking to our audience.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Baljit Nagpal, for inviting me here today. It's a pleasure to be here on Aap Ki Farmaish, and good evening to all the listeners out there.
So Shweta, tell me, I mean, here's a hidden talent in Ottawa, and the first question I say is, you know, a person like you, and I've heard you sing, and it's fantastic. The only thing is, I'm just wondering, what are you doing in Ottawa? You should be in Bollywood, or you should be out there promoting yourself.
Well, first of all, I hope I'm not hidden anymore, because I hope all the shows and all the performances I'm doing are paying off. But of course, I know what you're saying is right. I shouldn't be in a city like Ottawa for the kind of profession I have ventured into. But Ottawa is home for me, and I'm here with my mom and dad. It's very difficult to leave your parents when you're the only child. So the love and the affection of Ottawa and your parents pull you back here. So
right. When did you come to Ottawa?
I came to Ottawa in 1999 from Dubai.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I was reading your bio, and how long were you in Dubai?
Oh, I was born in Dubai. My parents were there for 26 years. I was there for 17 years, close to 17 years, yeah.
And so basically your singing came up from there?
Exactly. I started learning there. My Guruji, Mrs. Bhagwati Shankaran, she was the one who trained me in Carnatic, South Indian music. And, it was the age when I was, I just wanted to play. I didn't want to do any music dance. I said to my mom, what is this music dance? Kya hai, And then but you know what? Thanks to her, and I hope she's listening, and from the bottom of my heart, thanks to her. Because of her, this has really taken me a long way.
Did you tell her that you're going to be on the air?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. But Dubai is the center of, Indian stage performances.
Exactly.
Cinema and all these Bollywood actors that, they kind of go there every week, if not every day or so. But
Exactly.
And, I was just wondering whether you explored any of these, the new talent on Saregama and all of that stuff. Have you, I know you're an established singer, but somehow have you made your way there?
Well, you're right. Dubai is a hub for Bollywood. And
right.
In fact, it was, when I think about my music career, it might have not been the greatest decision for me to leave Dubai and come to this part of the world. But of course, coming from a South Asian origin, parents give education first priority. So the time I left Dubai was actually to come here from a university, and that's why at that time education was priority, and then came music.
Okay.
Of course, when talking about shows like Saregama and Indian Idol and Voice of India, they are great platforms for artists like us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's why I went to India, because I was invited as a performer there by Mr. Gajendra Singh. So definitely I would say it's something which every artist should venture into.
Okay.
But there's a lot of ups and downs with that as well. So
I guess I'm sure you're keeping track of that too, but at the same time, I'm glad that you're focusing here in North America.
Exactly.
In terms of Canada, because there's a lot of almost 1 million Canadians of Indian origin.
Exactly.
And Bollywood music is becoming more and more popular
here with the crossover movies and stuff like that. Is definitely very popular.
You can be busy here.
Exactly.
In terms of, so tell us more about your shows? You know, I know you have performed in Ottawa, but what about shows outside of? I was reading in your bio that you have performed here and there. So, what's your latest show that took place, and what are the upcoming shows?
Well, the latest show that took place, after the Alka Yagnik show, which I toured with her, you know, to Montreal and Toronto as well. Then I went to Trinidad and Tobago to do a private wedding there. So I didn't mind it at all, because I said, you know what, hey, I'm getting to see a new place, and you know, it's a nice holiday as well. So I did that, and then now there's a big one coming up on April 18th, which is for the CIF Foundation. It's the Canada India Foundation, and they have an annual gala, and this is a very prominent place where you know, Indo-Canadians come together, and it's a diaspora where they recognize global Indians as well. So there's going to be officials like, of course, our honorary Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam is the keynote speaker of the evening. So he's going to be there, as well as Michael Ignatieff, who is the head of the Liberal Party as well.
Exactly.
So he's going to be there. It's going to be a great evening for me, because I'm going to be starting off with the Canadian and Indian national anthem, and then I'm going to end it with a Bollywood act.
Tell me, what kind of singing do you do? It's not just Bollywood singing. You must be